It's Jus-P the Black Menace, Just Polo, Justice and Power. You know what I'm saying? Black Menace to Society and all that. And I don't know, we get together right now. I just want you to take a look into this album, the process of this album, me and Bofaat. It's called Product of New York. And if you know me, or even see me casually, I'm definitely a product of New York.
Yeah, it won't go like that. It won't go like that. Yeah, yeah, It won't go like that. Yeah, it won't go like that. Yo, half man, half vagina, be a lot of you rhymers. I still chew mics like a night at the diner.
Straight from the slums of Shaolin. Nah, but straight from the heart of Manila's Chinatown, the oldest Chinatown in the world. This is Bofaat, producer, hip-hop fanatic, boom-bap enthusiast. You know what I mean? Let's talk about my man Jus-P. I met him the first time when we did a track together with Cuban Pete. I thought he was super dope, so we got to talk. Next thing we did was doing a track for my producer album called Tales from the Rotten Apple. He and Madman Comet shared a track which came out super nice. GS Advance on the hook.
Even a hunter in any jungle, I come through, respect shining like a fresh Cuban. I def jam my foot in your face, I'm Rick Rubin. Them young boys out on the blocks with sticks shooting. Baby mamas grabbing their kids and get moving. Shit's ruthless, sometimes it's hard to maintain. I open up the page and let it fall off the brain. Product of the environment, drugs bring the violence in. All by design, that's the truth they be silencing.
The concrete blocks, the hustle round the clock. The bass head screaming, the hoes be steady selling WAP. Get that money, Lord, and don't end up getting shot. Go from roaches and rats to mansions in a yacht. I could kill 2 stones with 1 bird. I could kill 2 stones with 1 bird. I could kill 2 stones with 1 bird. The darkest corners of the city, what we call the earth.
Born and raised in Huntington, Long Island, came up in Jamaica, Queens, lived all over the Bronx. So when you look at this, you're going to see parts of the Bronx. Shout out to 225 and White Plains uptown. You're going to see parts of Southside Jamaica, Queens, you know what I'm saying? You'll see certain parts of Flushing. And it's just for, like, again, the album is Product of New York. It's different things I go through as being a person in this environment, different experiences. And I'm just showing that every day of what I go through or what I witness. I don't even get into a lot of stuff that I don't film, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that I'm not, a lot of places I'm not just gonna whip out my phone, or you might see it real quick, you know what I'm saying? But how we got together basically is Bofaat, super duper dope producer from out of Germany, you know what I'm saying, Europe, and we just started linking, working together. I know he's real into like different MCs in the culture in New York. And no disrespect to anybody, but I just felt like I could do it from my perspective, you know what I'm saying? Everyday boots on the ground, this is what we go through. So certain songs, you'll hear about my struggles. Certain things like chopped cheese on the Ave is just every night after doing a bunch of wild shit, I might go to the crazy deli where it's wild people outside or wild fiends everywhere and get some really, really good food, you know what I mean? And just what was interesting that I really couldn't document, but kinda alluded to, was in them 15 minutes of me waiting on my food, I'll see or witness the craziest things, you know what I'm saying? I remember one time I was just being lazy and high and fronting on putting my shoes on and going to the store, which is right outside my door. And I finally went up there and just barely missed the shootout. One time going to the store, you'll see a person, you know what I mean, crackhead picking up everything the drug dealer dropped because he's running from the police. A lot of different things just to get that amazingly and unhealthy, but still amazingly good food.
That's how the whole product of New York came to life, you know what I mean? So I hit my man up with some beats and he blessed him, you know what I mean? The rest is gonna be history. Believe me that, man.
Excuse me, are you living this is here, 马洪堡。
Late nights in the street on the run from the beast, trying to make enough to get something to eat. A regular approach introduced me to this man. My first mistake was putting shit up in his hand, so he became a regular and time goes by. 3 times a week I even seen him get high. It turns into a year of me giving him that work. He was building up a case to put a number on my shirt, getting in deeper, the money getting sweeter. Half naked chicks laid out with their feet up. My clothes is getting better, circle ski sweater, polo sportsman spelled out to the letter.
Got a song called The Grind Don't Stop, you know what I mean? That's me and GS Advance, where we're just talking about everything we gotta go through just to get anything to survive. You know what I mean? How far behind we are and how much work we gotta do just to get the bare minimum, you know what I'm saying, or anything extra.
I'm gonna tell you how this all came about with my part, right? So Jus-P was working on the album Product of New York, and one day he hit me up, sent me this joint the homie Bofaat did, and that became The Grind Don't Stop. Certain aspects really that I address on this track, they range from like philosophy to spirituality to society to the streets to what it is to be the best version that you're supposed to be. It ranges throughout all these, borders on epistemology, like but it's not too heavy. It's not too heavy for you. Gonna get it if you're thinking from that perspective. If you're a dumbass, you might listen to it and be like, yo, what is he talking about? What is he saying? Like when I say things like Lee's, bombers, and bean pies, freeze, delete, and retry, see me up on my BI, e-commerce, and DeFi. Say what I want and then don't even read the reply. Stepping over that line and make you catch these feet in each eye. Some people might be like, oh, I don't get it. Because you're fucking stupid. Like, if you can't put that together and understand the message that is being said there with such vivid imagery and incredible skill, if I might add, then you're just dumb, nigga.
Say what I want and then don't even read the reply. Stepping over that line and make you catch these feet in each eye. Listen, this fallen world when it made me become the foulest one. I can't sleep good till I make 200,000 a month. This fallen world when it made me become the foulest one. I can't sleep good till I make 200,000 a month.
Who better, whoever, you never. We coming for it all.
Like, what else you want me to tell you? You need to get on that grind to stop being dumb. But those who understand that, understand that. You look at what's being said even in that little portion right there, right? It's I'm ranging from all those topics, you know. I said say what I want and then don't even read the reply, because a lot of people are afraid as hell to say what they want. A lot of people don't even want to say anything. So there's certain things like that. There's a lot of bots, NPCs, they're everywhere. I'll say most people are bots, most people are NPCs at this point. I want to see the bot versus NPC war and see who wins. But anyway, so my approach to that rhyme was basically becoming the ultra, becoming the ultimate, to encourage that amongst my fellow humans.
The state of hip-hop today is that hip-hop is almost not about hip-hop anymore. Hip-hop is about YouTube hits. Hip-hop is about Twitter followers. You know, hip-hop is about Facebook friends. It really has nothing to do with rapping or graffiti or breakdancing or DJing. You know, it has nothing to do with knowledge of self.
And yo, hip-hop, you know we do this for you. Through the ups and the downs, we gon' always stay true. And yo, hip-hop, you know we do this for you. Through the ups and the downs, we fall, known to carry it all. Through the rise and the fall, known to carry it all. Rise and the fall, known to carry it all. And yo, I live my life through this culture, incinerating vultures. All I want is my face up on your poster. Bright lights, big name recognition, taking nothing, making something. That's the goal of the mission. Listen, I remember all I had was a pen, mixtape from the radio. I'm scribbling the gems, freestyling off the brain all night to bring the pain. I studied every method just to sharpen up my game. Check the rhyme, feel the vibe, on the quest with the tribe. Ghetto boys lost Jamaica, Queen, South.
You know what I'm saying? So we'd go back and forth. What I found interesting about this album was like Bofaat will give me a raw idea or a raw beat like a skeleton, and I'll just, whatever I'm going through that day or that week, send it back to that man, and he'll send it back damn near a completely different, amazing record. So it was just dope to do things like that, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I always thought Jus-P is dope. He's a dope MC, and he's been around the block, you know what I mean? He's not like a no newbie and shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got to talk. Let's do a project together, and that's how Product of New York came to life, you know what I'm saying? Word. You know what I'm saying? Yo, check this shit out, man. I used to live here for 3 years. Manila's Chinatown. Word up. And anyway, so we got the album in the works. It's almost done, and I'm looking forward to release it because I know people are gonna love it, because it's a classic for sure. It's a classic for real.
So when you get into this album, just think of it from that perspective, you know what I mean? And know that it is from a safe environment. Like, I bring it to you from, you don't gotta stand outside and see all that crazy shit, or you could hear it in a creative way wherever you at. So shout out to the whole team, you know what I mean? Salute, peace.
This album is gonna be the bomb. Product of New York. Check it out, coming soon. Peace.
Yo, New York City, gritty living. I'm surrounded by these hood rat chicks, crackheads, and abandoned buildings. Some people never make it out of here alive, even if they still breathing. Ambitions dead inside. Trash on the street for all bums to eat. No veins in their arms, fiends looking at their feet. Single mothers ride the train with their babies, sitting next to a wild nigga smelling crazy. The weed got me hazy, reflect how the days be. Concrete jungle where my mother tried to raise me. She did her best, keep a place for us to rest, but early age death with a tube in her chest. I started out young, but quickly I adapted. The underground army, street life I was drafted. Elevation mastered, life goals crafted. Proving to myself that I'm more than a bastard. Outlasted a lot longer than my peers. Some locked up or never made it to the year. Cheers, I raise a beer and say a toast. I shed a quick tear and then I inhale the smoke. Sometimes I wonder in this life I live, is it ever any positive, only negative? Sometimes I wonder in this life I live, is it ever any positive, only negative? Sometimes I wonder in this life I live, is it ever any positive, only negative? Sometimes I wonder in this life I live, is it ever any positive, only negative? A lifetime of pain just to make it in this game. My kid stressing me, so I gotta take the blame. My baby mama talking I don't really wanna hear. A child gone lost, that's a parent's biggest fear. I take it one day at a time and stay on the grind. Push forward, only way is to shine. You hear it in the way that I rhyme, with the grit and the grind. My day up is coming 2 million times. I stay smart, sharp to navigate the jungle. No higher elevation, rather risk it with a bundle. It's understandable, but really inexcusable. Blind to the fact that they really only using you. The poor righteous teacher on the corner give advice, but then ask to borrow $20 for the night. Peace almighty, empty words don't excite me, but you and I know you want that rock all whitey, alrighty. The inner workings of the neighborhood, don't split the pole, always knock on wood. In the unspoken's where the most gets said. The inner truth is that it's all in your head. Sometimes I wonder in this life I live, is it ever any positive, only negative? Sometimes I wonder in this life I live, is it ever any positive, only negative? Sometimes I wonder in this life I live, is it ever any positive, only negative? Sometimes I wonder in this life I live, is it ever any positive, only negative?